Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Hoskins is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. On deck, Carlos Santana. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. So now Carlos Santana, great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Carlos Santana goes down for the first out of the game.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Throw over to third here. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Hoskins at second with 2 down. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Ready? Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Swing hard liner to left center. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Next for New York, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Judge is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Franco has a play, and that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of the ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Count even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hicks is under it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. And he is out on the tag. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger, behind the plate a year ago. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. In there, and it's even at 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired, 2 down now. Here's Neil Walker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Arrieta's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins threw a base on balls his first time up. Line toward right center. And a perfect hit-and-run ball as that's into right field, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Third baseman.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Andujar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
2-2 the count. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Miguel Andujar is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. A base hit in his first trip. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. And now, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. Into the second deck and gone. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 0-1 delivery. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Altair. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. One and one to Aaron Altair. Tap down the line, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Up next will be Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to Walker at first, and here's big Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now it's 2-0.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Here's Didi Gregorius. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops, ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Arrieta sets. Here it is on 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 3-1. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. So stepping in, Neil Walker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Walker, a former New York Met, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 4 shading to his right. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the... Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is striding in, number 25, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Number 25.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Hit hard to short. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton, who comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First pitch on its way. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Two balls and no strikes to count to Stanton.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he will strike him out. 10. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Gets a swing and a miss despite being a hanging slider. The 2-2. In the air now, out to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit well towards the hole. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Maikel Franco is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
The batter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. And the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. And that's the first out. Striding in once again, Jerry Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Aaron Altair. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Aaron Altair.
Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Up next will be Nick Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Check swing grounder to the right side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. First offering on its way. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Number 4.
From the stretch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-1. There's a slider that backs up for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. High pop-up. Gregorius settles under it near second, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, and that one got a piece of him. Ready for another shot now, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is in off the plate. The 2-2. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is digging in to try it again. Neil Walker will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses down below the knees. Three and 1 now. Miguel Andujar is on deck. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Fouled away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Alfaro finds it. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A ball and no strikes. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Ready once again, number 25. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Luis Garcia takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner.
3 and 1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A ball and a strike now. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Digging in now, Carlos Santana. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
Pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He singled his last time up. Hit hard up the middle. To second for 1. On to first. And you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side. Hit hard. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's a strike to throw down. 0-1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He went down on strikes last time up.
Neil Walker. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 61.
He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0. It was a slider taken for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. So 1-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. Last time through was a base hit. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, number 4. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. And this pitch sails behind him at the plate as he has to arch his back that time. It's ball 1. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The count now at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to lead the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Well, he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Rhys Hoskins goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Ramos has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Altair ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, number 25. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. Very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a walk in his last trip. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. Key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score.